So if you keep pushing people away from you as a repetitive thing, and it's something that you keep on noticing, I assure you with 100% certainty, you have software in your mind that is literally programmed for failure. Programmed for failure? What the hell does that mean? Let me explain in just a bit. You see, throughout your life, up until this point, you've had a multitude of habits, behaviors, ways you talk, ways you walk, ways you react to things with members of the opposite sex that is very undesirable, and you're subconsciously and unconsciously not even aware of it, because those same habits are what making you come across as needy, approval-seeking, not sure of themselves, and not confident. And I'm pretty sure you yourself wouldn't even want to be associated with one who is those things, right? And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, how is this even possible? Let's go over exactly why that's possible, and of course, how to fix it. First things first, you have to, and I mean absolutely have to, start being delusional and thinking that every woman or every man, if you're a woman watching this, is very interested in you. Every single one. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but hear me out for just a second. Right now, your old subconscious beliefs are running you, and those exact subconscious beliefs collectively are like a program, and that program keeps telling you, this girl's never gonna like me, this girl's out of my league, this girl's gonna leave like all of them do. And then if you're a woman, this same program that's running you is telling you, this guy only likes me for my looks and my body. I'm not trusting of any man. No man deserves my trust. They all end up leaving and lying anyway, so why bother? All of these things that I just described are known as self-fulfilling prophecies, which are basically beliefs, your beliefs about something that tend to influence that exact thing into happening. For example, if you believe that that girl's not gonna like you, you're gonna start acting in ways that makes that happen. And if you're a girl who's really interested in a guy, those beliefs, those negative beliefs, are going to influence the way you act with him, and therefore you're gonna turn him off and push him away. So in order to wipe those negative and old beliefs out, we have to start with new beliefs and repetitively affirm them and put in tons of action, because it's not gonna be easy. And then with time, those old beliefs are eventually gonna be completely wiped out. This isn't just gonna happen by luck, it's not just gonna happen by you watching this video, but with some intentionality and you putting your mind to this and strongly believing in it, I assure you it can and will happen if you stick to it. For example, if you're a man who had some of the negative beliefs that I just mentioned, no girls ever like me, they always end up leaving, I can't trust a single girl, she never goes for guys like me, those very beliefs that you have because of your past tend to keep reinforcing themselves because of, again, their self-fulfilling prophecies. Instead, from now on, I want you to throw all those ideas in the trash and start thinking to yourself, if I was an attractive man who gets a lot of women and who has my choice with women, and I have an abundance mentality with women without being so hung up and latched on to the idea of one woman, what would I do? Simply, you'll look more confident, you'll talk more confident, you'll act more confident, you'll walk more confident, you'll sound more confident, you'll do everything with much more confidence. You're gonna believe in yourself so much to the point of when you interact with a woman, you just know she likes you. And if she doesn't, you really are not fazed. You're like, oh damn, she doesn't like me? Too bad. You kind of have a nonchalant attitude about it. Whenever you text a girl to meet for plans, and she doesn't respond for 4 hours, you're not there biting your fingernails in anxiety. No, you're relaxed. Why? Because you have an abundance mindset, and you know that if it does not work out with this girl who just left me on red for a couple of hours, no problem, I can attract another woman, maybe even tomorrow when I go out with my friends and meet a person who is more aligned with me, because I have an abundance mindset. Now that abundance mindset is gonna make you change everything about you, just like I said, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you interact. It's gonna make you change your beliefs about your own style, which are gonna change in a very good way, and can change immediately if you're really serious about this. Taking care of your beard, your haircut, your style, maybe wearing a nice watch, some nice cologne, looking presentable. And so when you have that belief and you start doing these things, you start interacting with women, and now you're noticing more of a positive result. And then part of you is kind of like, oh shit, this is new. I like how it feels here. Of course you do, because you're not the same person technically. You are technically a different person. You're not the type of guy who is just gonna blow this woman's phone because she is not answering you or not giving you what you want. Instead, you're relaxed and nonchalant. Maybe even you'll start taking better photos of yourself and posting those on the dating apps and start getting more matches because now you see that it's possible if you do X, Y, Z because of the belief and the change of the programming that you have up here. And again, yes, it starts with just one mindset. That's what starts it, but then effort has to follow that in order to get the results that you want. If you're a woman, you're gonna start thinking, how can men find me attractive? Or how would I act if men found me really attractive? They just really wanted my energy. They just really liked my aura. They really liked talking to me. You present yourself in a different way. Maybe your style sucks and you could change it. Maybe you're gonna change your mindset. Maybe you're gonna start going to the gym because you're very overweight right now, but you know if you just stuck to that mindset, in a year from now, every man's gonna want you because you look really good and your confidence is shining, your smile's nice and bright, you believe in yourself, you're magnetic, you have charisma. So when you start changing those things about yourself from here and you start taking that effort and making the effort consistently through a period of months or even years for some people, everything changes. And then you start to have an abundance mindset. When you have an abundance mindset, you're not attached. When you're not attached, people pick up on that energy and they want to be part of what you're part of. Why? Because being around you, it feels nice. It doesn't feel chaotic. It feels peaceful. It doesn't feel like it's forced. If you're a guy, have you ever been, or even if you're a girl, have you ever talked to someone and you felt like this person's just way too overbearing? They're calling me way too much. They're texting me way too much. I kind of feel like I want to push them away. They're pushing me away. Why? Because they're not letting you be free in your own energy, in your own environment, in your own vibe. They're way too overwhelming. Even if like you thought they were really pretty, if you're a guy, like, wow, I don't know, I just don't feel the same about her. Why? Because when she overwhelms you like that, she lowers her attractiveness to you. This happens on a spiritual and energetic level for both men and women. Same thing for women. You're first meeting a guy, he's nice and confident, he's slick with his words, he knows how to talk, he's smart. He knows how to think things through. He's educated. He's got a nice career. And then a couple of days, a couple of weeks later, he's acting like a completely different person. Not sure of himself, blowing up your phone. He doesn't really have much plans. He doesn't have guy friends that he hangs out with. He wants to hang out with only you 24/7. You're like, that kind of gives me the ick. Yeah, of course, it gives you the ick because he's not being that guy that you met at first, who is nice and centered and confident and knows what he's doing. So how can we apply this practically? Remember by the mindset, start acting yourself. Are the actions that I'm taking and the things that I'm doing with the person that I'm interested in or the person I want to be interested in, are those thoughts conducive to a person who feels highly about themselves, who respects themselves, who thinks highly of themselves? Or are they driven by fear and that's the whole reason why I act the way I act? Because when I act that way, they push the other person away because I'm so fearful. If I'm a girl, I'm just afraid he's talking to so many other women. So I'm gonna keep calling him and keep calling him and keep calling him. And he's blocking or rejecting my calls, but I'm keep calling him back, keep calling him back. You're a user, you're this, you're that, you're horrible, you're a ladies' man. You don't care about women, you don't respect women. And if I'm a man, am I blowing up this girl's phone? Am I being persistent and consistent in my own life to achieve a certain goal? And therefore be that type of higher quality man that women are gonna be attracted to? Taking care of myself, go to the gym, take care of my hobbies, follow up with friends, travel, do all these things. Or does my entire life now revolve around her because I'm this anxious, I'm this ball of anxiety, I'm this anxious mess. Every time I speak to her, I'm just so anxious that she's not interested in me. I ask her, you're still interested, right? We're still on for today, right? Did you get my text? Oh, you didn't get my text? Oh, I don't like when a woman ignores me. And then she starts thinking to herself, wait, this is way too much. I just met this guy once or twice, and he's already being like this? No, thank you. So start asking yourself those questions. Is this making me more attractive and more high quality and more desirable? Or is it making me less attractive and more repulsive? You know the answer to those questions. And for the guys watching this, I literally have a link in my description below, a course that goes over how to solve all your problems with women. Basically, it's called The Perfect First Date that will make the woman want to be yours and only yours. It's not just about the first date or a date. It's about attraction and doing all the right things to make a woman want you. So if that's something you're interested in, man, click on the link in the description. And for everyone else, hit the like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell notification button. And I promise you guys, if you sincerely focus on this and implement these tactics, I guarantee you, your life will be 100 times better and 100 times less stressful, 100 times more fun, and it's just gonna be better overall. Trust me. you.